Hello, beautiful people. This is Michael Donnelly with Blackwater Outdoors. It is currently rain moving in on us right now. I'm out here at Swift Creek Pond, aka Lake Dobson. To the locals, I got my boat in the water already, parked over there. So we're gonna try and get some fishing in before the rain really moves in, and let's see what we can do. Okay, beautiful people, let's get this show on the road. Like I said, it is about to storm out here, and I mean something serious. So we don't have very much time, but with that being said, it is going to be an absolute blast out here. Sorry, I haven't gotten. Oh fuck, the plug's not in. Jesus Christ. The plug is not in. Okay, now it is. Let's turn that on. Let's turn this old bilge pump on. Jeez Louise. Oh, you gotta love it. Forget to put the plug in at the boat ramp. That's one for all of us. But no matter, we'll let that do its thing. And oh shit, we better stay on this side of the boat. And I will turn on our fish finder, which hopefully will be working very splendidly. Yeah, this is pretty good. So, as I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted by all the water coming in, we only got a little bit of time out here. And this lake is not very deep either. It's only about 7 foot at the deepest point. And this boat ramp is very slick in here, very shallow. I'm actually gonna have to pull up. Okay, so right here, the footage is blurry because I did not realize that it was out of focus. It's focused in on my hands, which is not ideal. But basically, I just went and fished some lily pads and structures and grass line and did not catch anything. So we hauled ass back across the lake and pulled up at the other spot. And yeah, we were still trying to get after it. So here it is. You know what? Let me check the time. Let me check the time. We've been fishing 50 minutes. How much of this has been out of focus? Oh my goodness. That is incredible. That's incredible. How long has it been out of focus? Has it been the whole time? That's so incredibly frustrating. Is this what it's like being a YouTuber? Oh, yeah, we're gonna have to cut. Okay, that's pretty neat. How the fuck did that happen? Oh. Okay, you know what, for right now, we're just gonna reel up over it, throw this on the ground. We're gonna try and get on that chatterbait. That chatterbait bite. Chatterbait bite. Now that we are in focus, let's freaking go. Not on that. Okay, let's get turned around here a little bit. It's quite interesting to me how much actually goes into this. It's incredible. Because I've been out here talking for 52 minutes. Ain't caught a damn fish. Ain't even, thought about getting a fish. But I had one bite, I think, maybe. And that's all it takes. Most of it is just being out here in it. You know, look at that cypress tree. That's a bat hole where them bats will come in there and they'll make them a little hole to sleep in. You know what I mean? If you look around here, there's a bunch of actual houses that they made for them. But you just don't, you can't find that at the house. How you ever going to know about it if you don't go out into the world and explore? You know, there's so many interesting things to do in the world that are free. You know, I didn't pay any money. I mean, pay for gas in the truck, gas for the tank, for the motor, paid for the trolling motor, paid for the lure. Okay, well, anyways, you know, the action of coming out here was free. And the best things in life always are. Going for a walk in the park. Are you kidding me? A walk in the park would solve so many people's problems. You know, volunteering at your local dog shelter. Oh, it's going to break your heart because they're such sweet babies and it's free. There's so much to do in this life to help other people. You know, I'm a big advocate, being a people person myself. You know, there's something about A, enjoying nature, B, helping people that makes your heart feel so happy. I feel like that's what everybody on earth was here for. To help other people succeed and grow. There's so much division in this world nowadays that it's hard. Oh, no. Missed it. May have been a log or something. So much division in this world that it's hard to even communicate with one another about certain subjects because they're so sensitive. Not the people, the subjects themselves. People feel so strongly, you know. Nobody's really open-minded anymore. You know, I had a guy I was talking to on Instagram. Lord forgive me, I'm a terrible person on Instagram. I will look in the bad for people and never think twice about it. I'm sure, and the worst part about it is I'm sure these people are great in person, you know. It just so happened to be that we met discussing our views of different opinions online. And that's great. You know, everybody gets an opinion. Everybody gets to say how they feel. We live in America. I don't know where I was going with this. I'd probably all get cut out. With that being said, where is the fish? Where's the fish? I mean, nope, nothing. There's just nothing out here. I mean, these look like where some donkeys should be laid up. You know what I mean? Right off that piece of cover. You know, we're in 3 foot of water. And I'm not letting it drop enough. Oh, that was bad. That was very bad. I would give up on that. I'm not gonna catch that fish anyways. You know, here we go. Slow retrieval. That's probably a foot of water up there anyways. I can feel the chatterbait chattering, so we're not on the ground. Keep my rod tip low, trying to get it down, but it's not rocket science. You cast and reel. You cast and reel, you cast and reel. You can present the wrong lure to the right place and still get bit. And vice versa. You can have the right lure in the wrong place and never get bit. With this white on white in this murky water, and you know, it's got the chatter, so you'll be able to locate it. For the life of me, I cannot understand why A, I don't get bit, and B, I'm not even seeing that much fish activity. I know there's a little front just moved through. Oh, dink, off the tree. That's always cool. I know there was a little front that moved through. Oh. But damn, to turn them off like that, I have got the whole kitchen. There we go. What do we look like? Good. Look good. So we'll pitch it back up in there, land it nice and softly. Nope. I've got to set the hook in a fish. This is getting ridiculous. I mean, look at that. That is freaking gorgeous. You kidding me? Just the back. Oh, God. Love nature. One of my OG Instagram names, Nature Lover 69. And I was young, so 69 was natural. Charged, I got a little plug-in battery charger, you know, for the trolling. I got 2 separate batteries in here. Funnily enough, that's not even running. Probably where it should be. That should be on its own dedicated, you know, supply, but shit happens. This trolling motor is ran off a battery right under here, and that has its wire actually ran down the side of the boat to a battery back in there, and it's wired up to that switch panel, which I know, you don't want any other electrical currents on it, but it's the best I could do. It's hooked up to a fuse block, so it's the best I could do. Really, I'm getting thirsty a little bit. I got a vitamin water in there. I just started recently drinking those. They are so freaking good, by the way. If you haven't had one, I highly recommend you try one. My buddy Seth, he is an avid vitamin water drinker. He put me on game. That blue one, ooh, pressure. That little acai berry or whatever it, dragon fruit, whatever it is, pressure. Then I got me a little smart water in there to wash it down with. You know, you just get back up in here. You get back up in there. You're all in their mouth. And then nothing happens. Ever. Come out here. You know there's fish here. I mean, there's got to be fish here. There's nowhere there's not fish here. This is my 5th time out. Have not caught a fish out here. Well, not out here, but this is my 5th time taking a boat out, and I have not landed a fish in this boat. Granted, the wife, she likes to use it for pleasure, so most of the time we're just riding, you know, or sitting at the bank. But yeah, that's just, you know, downright terrible. I've been out on the boat 5 times, still haven't put a fish in it. What are we doing, guy? Come on. So I'm bound and determined to get me one. Like I said, we're probably going to work just this little area here down to probably that cypress tree right there and call it a day. I mean, I'm gonna try every spot in here. I'm giving this chatterbait a chatter, and it is chattering. Oh, almost a bird's nest, but was not. It is so shallow up here, 2 foot. And there are gators in here. There are plenty of them, actually. That is a perfect cast right there on that weed line. Nothing. I got a net. It's tucked up under the front of the boat. I've never needed it. But, you know, you'll have that on these big jobs. And by all means, if there is something that I could be doing better, if you think I need to be running a lipless crankbait through here, by all means, comment that. Tell me, you know, what size line to run it on and everything. Because obviously I need some help. This just isn't working. You know, a lot of people tell me, oh, you should fish jigs around the structure. You fish jigs around the structure. That whole first trip, that's all I did was come out here to these trees, like you see on that, like these outcrops, and just flip jigs the entire time. Come over to the pads, just flip jigs the entire time. You know what I got? Big old fat nada. So, but if you want to see a video of me flipping jigs for an hour and not catching a damn thing, let me know. If anything, I appreciate you, being here talking with me. Earlier we had, the boat almost go down. Had the old motor, couldn't get it crunk up for a little bit. Had to tie the fuel line on there. Probably check how much water's piled up in the bottom of this thing, but not really too worried about it. Let's see. You see any right here? No, I don't see any. We got something laid up over the water right there. Piece of PVC or something. This is atrocious. This entire area right here is 2 foot of water or less, is what's insane. Literally, you go out to this tree, 3 foot of water. You go 50 yards past 4 foot of water. There's just no deep water out here. So the only place, and it's all silt and muck on the bottom. The only place they would be is on hard structure, which is exactly where, where we try and go with it. But, sometimes the shit just don't work out like that. Maybe we'll go over here and see what's going on. There's water. But it's PVC right here. Get this chatterbait back, make one more cast. Oh, there's a fish. There's a freaking fish. Oh, there's a fish. Keep it bent. Keep it bent. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. 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 Boat flip. Oh, baby. Woo! Thank you, sir. You have broken a generational curse. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, y'all. Oh, you beautiful. You beautiful 1-pounder. Oh, my goodness, guys. Let's go. Kiss on the forehead. Oh, he's beautiful. I tore a hole in his mouth bad, but he is absolutely stunning, y'all. Look at the black coloration on that. Oh, you cannot find a more beautiful sport fish. Oh, he's beautiful. Oh, that feels incredible. Oh, that feels incredible. God. Yes. Yes. There has been fish in this boat. Yes. Oh, God, that is so good. Oh, that is so good. On the chatterbait. On the chatterbait. Okay, so as you can see, my drag is way too tight or way too loose. Oh, in the moment I turned up the brakes, or I turned this up pretty good, trying to get to the drag. I was so nervous. I mean, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? That was actually incredible. Off that tree right there, off that point. Oh my goodness. Whew. Dude, oh my gosh, one fish is all it takes. That is absolutely incredible. I'm gonna have to call Kayla. I'm gonna have to stop recording and call Kayla. Tell her I caught one. Oh my goodness, y'all. That is so beautiful. That I couldn't have wrote it up any perfect way. Right here at the end, I said we were gonna stop on this tree right here, in the second to last tree that I flipped. Oh my gosh, you couldn't have drew it up any better. After all day, no bites. Couldn't get the motor started to shoot over here. Terrible launch job. Oh my gosh, this, casting the line, getting tangled in it and damming it to hell. Oh gosh. That is why fishing is so beautiful. In any moment, your luck can change. In absolute any moment. Oh, I'm going to think about that fish for a long while now. Oh, that felt so good to have A, on the end of my line, B, to watch it land in the bottom of that boat. Oh, to watch it land in the bottom of that boat. That is absolutely incredible, y'all. You just want it again, That's a feeling you never want to give up. Oh, man. I don't even know what else to say about it, other than let's get another one. Last couple casts, y'all. It's coming down to the wire. I really need to get home back to the old lady. Man, that was so good. Oh, that was so good. You know what? Give me this back. I'm going to turn to this tree over here. I'm going to make a couple more casts on this tree right here. I don't even know if I set the hook on that fish or if I just kind of leaned into him and he hooked himself. But, oh, man, it's like surreal in the moment, You just, all of a sudden, you're just cranking and then boom, you got a fish on. You don't even know how it happens. It just does. And I think that's what is so magical about it. Oh, yeah, we just got some muck now. You know what, y'all? I think that's going to be it. I think we're going to call it. All that for one fish. And you got to be, you got to be pretty real to watch to the end of the video. If 20 minutes in, I ain't caught a single fish, what's going on, But if you stayed for the entire video to watch me catch that one, and I guess you could say in this boat, that's my personal best because it is the only fish that I have caught in this boat. Whew. What a absolute great time. Oh, what a great time. All right, let's pull this thing up. What a pleasure. How beautiful for it to end that way, by the way. I couldn't imagine a better way. That is absolutely insane. Oh, man. Get back to the boat ramp. I will be back in the future. Thank you so much. The Lord knew how much I needed that. Oh God, I needed that so bad. You want to talk about discouraged? If I would have left here 0 for 6 on boat trips with no fish, I would have been insanely discouraged. I probably would have, really reconsidered what kind of A, tackle, B, rod, C, spots. I might have never even come back here. That was exactly what I needed. The Lord taketh and the Lord giveth. I might have reeled up a backlash in that spinning reel. I caught that fish. And I can't ask for much more than that. Oh, man. My heart never stopped beating. Oh, it's still going. It's still going. You just, things like that in this life you can't take for granted. Because A, you never know when you might get to do it again. And B, not a lot of people get to experience that feeling. Believe it or not, not many people in this world have caught a fish. And it's really a pain, because I should have probably ate that fish. I got cooler in that ice, but it was more valuable for me to let him go as a thank you. I've been out here 6 times, only caught 1 fish. What kind of person would I be if I took that fish home and ate it? I'd be a survivalist, yes. I'd have food. But I think giving that back to the lake, asking, you know, can you please show me another, or show me more? What is going on with this thing? We're not sitting very far down in the water, but granted, that's all right. Thing's acting up. Oh man. Turn the fish finder off, don't need that anymore. Oh, he was laying right there. I'm flipping him over, he was right there, y'all. Well, fuck, there she goes. There she goes. It's like she ain't getting enough fuel to her, man. Come on, baby. Give me back to that boat ramp. Give me back to that boat ramp. Now, right here, I was having a little bit of motor issues, but I was able to make it back to the boat ramp and load the boat up, no problem. My camera died. That's why the video cuts off, but here's me in the truck on the way home. Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. I put a fish in the boat. Oh, I was so happy. Then my camera cut out on the way back to the boat ramp, but I got it all loaded up and everything. I'm headed back to the house now. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. I'm so glad y'all got to come along with me on that. That was Swift Creek Pond. Who's to say where we go next, but we'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in to Blackwater Outdoors. We'll see you later.